Well, I think I'm live. I'll just double check a few things, make sure that everything is working properly. I'm sure we'll find out in a moment, and then we'll get started. We'll let's see here. Just want to do an audio check. Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a good evening, and I hope you're looking forward to exploring the world a little bit via GeoGuessr. It looks like my audio is working. Let me just adjust something here. Let me know in the chat if something's not working. If you're wondering why I look over there, it's because I have the chat on my other screen there. But it looks to me like everything is good to go. Hopefully the chat pops up in the actual live stream in a moment as well. So Modags is here. Good to see you, Modags. And we have Hiwa is here. Cecilia Romea is here. Ellie is here. I have Marco saying, hello, Mr. Bob. So good to see that the chat is working. And Cecilia is saying hi to me as well. Maria C. and Rod talking away. Very, very cool. So Maria, I adjusted Nightbot to be a little less mean to people. So hopefully that helps you a little bit. I see you saying that last Sunday you got kicked out, probably for using too many emojis. Maybe that's what it was. So I think I increased the limit a little bit. So that should help. Let me just do one more. Audio check. Excellent. I think everything's working good. I think we can get started. So if you remember, last week we had a streak of 12. I want to say I had a streak of 12, but we had a streak of 12. Many of you helped me. Let me have a sip of tea for a sec. Many of you helped me get that streak of 12. So I'm not sure we're going to break that anytime soon, but we should get started and get our first round underway. I see Jason G is here. Cristiano is here. Amina is here. Eduardo is here saying hi. Hi, Eduardo. Let me look back through the chat as well. Looks like we got a number of people here. Oh, 25 people already. That's pretty cool. Hey, so as I said last week, I'm going to try and teach some English. I'm going to try and remember to do that. So we have kind of this natural area off to the right here. We have this tiny little wall. And I'm not sure if these are houses or if we're close to a river or not. Let's go down to this intersection. So when two or three roads meet, we call that an intersection. We have a few people standing there. I wanted to try and read this sign here to see if we could get a language. Avor de Camilo. Okay. We have a lady standing on the side of the street. Looks like she might have a grocery bag there. This means do not go this way, so I should be careful. Rachel Ting says hi. Let me just read back here. Uriel says hi. Rachel Ting. Asa is here. Marcella says hi. Unsol is here as well. Flavia, sorry if I miss your name or pronounce it wrong, but good to see all of you. We are on our first map. Here's a parking sign. Not sure which way to go. Let's see if we can go down this street, even though we're not supposed to. I have a feeling we're in Italy, but I really can't say why. I think this is a cemetery, actually, isn't it? Yes, this is definitely a cemetery. So you can see all the gravestones in the cemetery here. I made my mouse cursor a little bit bigger, so hopefully that's easy to see. Let's see here. Yeah, the more you play this game, the more likely you are going to spell guesser wrong because there's no E in it. Yeah, that's a good one, Modags. So we have some cornfields here. We have a little scooter. We have another cornfield there. Let's go this way and see if we can get to another part of the town. What I'm usually looking for, oh, here's a manhole cover on the ground here. What I'm usually looking for, oh, hi, Sita, good to see you. And Cecilia says, yes, Italy. So we'll have to see. What do the rest of you think? Do you think we're in Italy? Because it feels like Italy to me for some reason. Should we just guess Italy? Should we just do that right from the get-go? Should we just guess that we're in Italy? Let me know in the chat if I should confirm Italy. I'll look around a little bit more while you guys think about that. I'll have to confess, I did not do my language research over the weekend. You know, I think there's actually like some outdoor kids toys up here. And then this is a sign saying that this house has an alarm. So don't want to break into that house. Italy. Marcos says Italy. Let's guess Italy. Let's see if that's what we got. Oh, we're in Portugal. Oh, oops. Well, we weren't that far away, but definitely we got that one wrong. So I guessed Italy, and we were in Portugal. Let's get to the next one right away. Let me say hi to a few more people. Oh, I said hi to Eduardo already, but I'll say hi again. Hey, so we have a train track here. It looks like we're standing right on a railroad crossing or a railway crossing. You could call it either. Oh, there's a little sign here, but it's too small for us to see the writing. But there is some kind of coat of arms here. I wonder what that means. Let's go down the road a little bit. Maybe I'll swing around. We have some big farmers' fields around here. Wrocław. Are we in Poland? Anyone want to guess where we are? Modeg says, "Oops, I was late." Portugal says Modeg. Yes, sorry, Modeg. We should have waited for your response. That would have certainly helped. So I feel like, yeah, Hassan says maybe Poland. So we could try that. Let's look around a bit more for a second. A few things to look at here. There's some kind of big tank over there. Little car on the side of the road. Here's some more information here for us. So it says .cz, so we might be in Czechia, people. Let's guess that. Should we guess that? Should we guess Czechia? Oh, that truck appeared out of nowhere. So this truck, we would call this a transport truck in English, in my area of Canada. And you see here the website for this, it's .cz, which I think is Czechia. So I think we should, I should at least put it on the map, and we should at least get ready to guess that, okay? So if you think that's what it is, let me know in the chat. If you think I'm horribly wrong, tell me in the next 10 seconds. So we have a gate here. So we would call this a fence, and then the part that you go in is a gate. There's also a little gate here for people to go through. And we would call this a transport truck trailer. So Modags is saying Czech Republic. I have a sense that we are probably somewhere there. I'm sure some of you are probably looking up. Let's do a guess. Let's see. Yes. Number one. I will celebrate. Amina says, yes, Czech. And we have Gui saying, good morning, Bob. Thank you. And Guhan saying Czech. Guhan, I thought it was too late for you. Are you supposed to be sleeping right now? Let's see here. Okay. Let's get to our next one. Make sure I remember to teach English along the way so that you are, oh, here's some nice flowers in a flower bed. Lots of firewood stacked up here. When we stack firewood, we often put it in cords. I think a cord is 4 feet by 8 feet, but I'm not sure. We have some, I call these grain bins. Some people call them grain silos. But this is probably some kind of farm. It might be a pig farm or something like that. Although it actually looks like we're in the city, doesn't it? Guhan says, my country had started online classes starting today. Gotcha. So you're doing remote learning, it sounds like. Guhan says, let's celebrate. Yeah. Oh, here we have some words which I cannot read. That might be a clue for us. Car parked in the driveway. We have a nice balcony over here. So whenever you have an outside thing like this on a house, it's a balcony. We would probably call this a porch or a deck, but because this is up in the air, we would call it a balcony. And what do they have here? Not sure what that is. It looks kind of like a table, like a picnic table, but the chairs are up. I think these people sell firewood, I think. There's a lot of firewood there. Cristiano says, that's so cool, Bob. We can learn a lot. You rock. Thank you. Eduardo says maybe Poland. Yeah, it kind of has that little bit of a Eastern European, Northern European look to it, doesn't it? Although for all I know, it could be Italy as well. Farmington says, hello from Poland. So we have a little vegetable garden here. You can see they're growing a few things. There might even be some flowers in here. I think these are probably tomato plants. What do you guys want to guess? So we have two options that I'm hearing. Poland. So we could go with Poland or Italy. Poland or Italy. Those are my two guesses. Let me know in the chat. Farmington says, no, it's not Poland. We have like a kid crossing sign here, like maybe a school crossing. Let's go down the road a little bit more. I think I came from this way, didn't I? Let's go this way. Feel like we're I just want to get to a nicer part of the town. Wait. Can we drive past this already? This is why you should never go on a trip with Bob the Canadian. He gets lost too easily. We're just going around in circles now. So, a nice pile of lumber. We call these pallets or skids. Let's go this way. So everything's in meters. So, you know what? I think I know we have a streak of one going, but I think we're just going to have to guess. So what do you think? Slovenia, says Maria C. So we have Slovenia, and that's all the guesses I have from you guys. Well, I don't know. Let's go with Slovenia. Let's just take a roll here. Oh my goodness, it was right. Who guessed that? Maria C. Thank you, Maria C. That was a good guess. You'll notice that Slovenia and Italy are very close to each other. So you could say that some of the architecture probably is quite similar. Let me just check the chat. Yusuf says, hi, Bob. Can you tell us what you are doing? So Yusuf, I am playing a game called Geoguessr. As I play the game, it will show us some place from Google Maps. And as a team, we have to guess what country we are in. So currently, we've just gotten 2 in a row correct. And now we are just on the third one, hoping to get it right. So we would call this a hedge along the road. And it's actually trimmed as well. So hopefully, Yusuf, that makes some sense. And again, thanks to Maria C. for helping us get Slovenia. Amina says that this might be Sweden. You know, I don't know a lot about Sweden, but this looks very, very green. Although, a very nice looking little house there. See, they have a gate as well. Let's go down the road a bit more. Modag says, Mr. Bob is teaching English, traveling, and hanging out at the same time. Yes, this is my Sunday evening tea time, game time. So I thought I would do it with other people. Wow, we are getting nowhere here, everyone. We are just driving down this little road in the middle of nowhere. So this is a 2-story house. You can see they have a little car parked out front. We would call this their front entrance. We would call this the 2nd story in Canada. I think it's different in Britain though, so don't always listen to me. And they have a little satellite dish there, and there's a chimney up at the top. But there's nothing here that helps us know where we are. We would call this a shed, little shed beside this house. Guhan says India. Not sure, Guhan, if this is India. I really wish we could find something like something to go on here. Yeah, we're just gonna have to straight out guess. Start putting your guesses in the chat. And I'll pick one of those. I'll see if, in the meantime, I'll see if I can find a sign. So Clogheen, this is a little bit of a hint here. We could be like in Germany or something, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. There is a flag. Yeah, there was blue and yellow on the entrance to that house. Marco says Ukraine. What does this say? Burncourt. Oh, it's English. This is English. Are we in England? We could be. We could be, people. Let's see. I'm just driving everywhere. Let's see if we are in the United Kingdom. Should we guess that? Based on the fact that we have... Oh, I drove too far now. We have a sign here that is in English. So I'm going to guess United Kingdom. You ready? Can I just click guess? Oh, someone said... Maria said Ireland. I should have guessed Ireland. Sorry, Maria. You would have totally gotten us... Oh, man. I should have looked over at the chat one more time, Maria. Sorry. Maria, I will trust you on the next one. Hopefully you get it right. Marcos was saying Ukraine. Mode was saying Croatia. Cecilia was saying yes, maybe to Bosnia from Hassan. Mode Egg says maybe Scotland. And then Aldo is saying, I think, is Austria. Very hard. So, hey, I will wait a little longer before guessing next time so that everybody has a chance to chime in. Okay, so we're driving on the right side of the road, I think. Yes, we have Altanoma Bellaterra, so it's not English. We need to maybe drive down the road a little bit. I wonder if I can, sometimes you can jump over a road. Let's see if I can jump onto this highway. So we're on the highway now, okay? And we have some signs here that we can read. This might help some people. So in the chat, I'll just keep an eye out. Hiwa Ali says, I was going to say Ireland too. I should have been a little more patient. Marcos is saying Spain. And let me just scroll along here. Let's get a little further along. See if we can find some other things to look at. And I will try to remember to teach some English along the way. I almost said Spanish along the way, but I don't know Spanish. So Sabadell, Centre Nord. This is French, actually, but maybe it's the same in Spanish. Okay, people are saying Spain. I'm going to just mark Spain on the map. Marco says Spain. Mode Egg says Spain. I am going to guess Spain. I'm going to just have a sip of tea, then I'm going to lock that answer in. And we'll see. I'm trying not to slurp my tea. Confirm, Spain, says Guhan. Maria says Spain. So let's, yep, I got Spain selected. So there we go. Let's guess. First one down. Good. Okay. Got our first one. I am going to pause, though, and say hi to the 76 people watching. I'm always a little surprised that people watch me play this. This is the third week that I'm doing this. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I am teaching a little bit of English while at the same time playing my current favorite game. So we have a billboard here. We would call this a billboard. Like a big sign on the side of the road is called a billboard. And we have what looks like maybe a mechanic's garage here. Not sure, though. It's hard to say. Let's drive down the road a bit. Jesus says Brazil. Guhan says Mexico. Let's see if we can find a website. So this billboard is kind of falling apart. It doesn't look like it's in very good shape. Brazil says Aguhan with a question mark. Let's see if we can find. I always like finding a website. Oh, there's a John Deere dealership. So this is a place where you can buy a tractor. This is a John Deere tractor. If someone could let me know, Portugal or Brazil? Portugal or Brazil, says Eduardo. Marco says, Eduardo, it's not Portugal because I live in Portugal. And then Eldo says, yes, Brazil. Casa is Italian. Brazil, Brazil. Many, many people saying Brazil. We better lock it in. And I'm going to guess Brazil. But I do want to just go down the road a little bit yet. Here's a little phone booth, a little outdoor phone booth. Here's another excavator. Every week we see an excavator. That's a machine you use to dig into the ground. But I'm going to guess Brazil, okay? We are locked into Brazil. I see Rod saying Brazil. Cecilia saying Brazil. Cida, Cristiano, Maria C. That's correct. Awesome. We got 2. You know, we got 12 last week, and I feel like now it's going to be hard to get more than 12 in the future. Okay. This could be Canada. If any of you are wondering what Canada looks like, this could be Canada, okay? We have a big field here. We actually have bales of hay that are wrapped in plastic here. We have a barn up here on the hill. This is not my place, by the way. This isn't where I live. Where I live, we don't really have a lot of evergreen trees. I live in the southern part of Ontario. This could be, well, it might not be Canada, but so Unsel is asking if I will watch the 93rd Academy Awards. I'm not sure, Unsel, because right now I'm watching a British show called Line of Duty, and it's on here in Canada on Sunday nights. And at the end of the last episode, it was a cliffhanger. The screen went dark, and there was fighting, and I don't know what's happening, so I'm really curious to watch it. Marcia says hi from Brazil. Hi, Marcia. Good to see you. And I see a lot of people cheering that we got the last one right. Okay, so we're driving down the road here. We might have a flag, people. We have a flag. Oh, that is really hard to see, isn't it? I'm thinking we're in... Are we... Let's see if we can get a better look at this. Are we in maybe Norway? I'm not really a flag expert. I know some flags. Let's see if we can get a better look at this flag. Someone might have to help me. I don't think it's the USA, Guhan and Vasil. Like, that's definitely not an American flag. But I see Norway and Malaysia. I see Norway. Let's just take a look at this house. This is a beautiful house, by the way. Oh, and they have a little, we would call this a camper trailer. So this is, I think it's called something different in British English. Everyone's saying Norway. I feel like we should guess Norway. Oh, this is a boat. It's like a little rowboat just sitting there. I guess they do live on a lake. So let's go with Norway. Let's see what happens when I guess Norway. So we're going to go with Norway. Eduardo says, nope, USA. Marco says Norway. OG says Norway. Vasil, Hassan, everyone's saying Norway. I hope you're not saying Norway because I said Norway. Okay, there we go. We got 3. We're well into this. We have a streak of 3. Okay, let's let me drive ahead a little bit, and then I'm going to have a sip of tea in a sec. Maybe we can get close to this store. Maybe this will give us a hint. Anybody recognize the alphabet? Let me know. Maybe you recognize the beer that they're serving. This is probably a bar or a little store. There's a little patio outside. A few people walking along, but that's our first biggest hint. Let's see if we can get closer. Oh, there was a taxi here. Let's go look at this worker's truck here. So .com doesn't really help us out. Russia. So Maria says Russia. Hiwa says Russia. Guhan, Russia. Jesus says Russia. Should we lock in Russia? Let's see here. Guy is working hard on the side of the street here. He's on the sidewalk with his little workbench. And looks like Mongolia. I don't know if it's Mongolia. But I do have a number of people saying Russia. I'm tempted to look up sleveninfonet.com to see what country it's in. So let's go with Russia. Should we guess Russia? OG says, I'm from a tropical country. Oh, Belarus now. Hassan is saying Belarus. Vasila is saying Ukraine. Let's not rush it. Let's drive around a little bit. Maybe we can find something else to look at. I see Ukraine as well being suggested. This is a crosswalk, by the way. Sorry, I forget to teach English sometimes when I'm doing the lesson. And this is probably just kind of like a little park. Modag says Zootopia. Yeah, I'm not sure it's Zootopia. As I said last week, I need to practice my English. Or sorry, practice my alphabets. This is a jukebox. You put money in it and it plays music for you. It's very clean to be Ukraine. Well, I'm sure there's parts of every country that are messy and parts that are very clean. Canada seems really clean when you see photos, but there are many places in Canada that are not very clean. South Pole says Guhan. Yeah, I don't think it's the South Pole. Okay, what should I guess, people? Should we guess Russia? Maria says Russia. Maria C says Bulgaria. Ooh, and I told Maria C I would trust her the next time that she guessed something. I'm gonna have to go with Bulgaria, I think. What do you think, people? We go with Bulgaria. I'm gonna do it. Oh, I see a lot of people saying Russia. But I'm putting a lot of trust in Maria C. Let's see. I'm worried. I'm actually worried. I'm guessing. We got it. I trusted Maria and we got it. So thank you, Maria. I was glad that I trusted you. So we have 4. We have a streak of 4. Sorry, I didn't stay on Bulgaria for very long, but we were in Bulgaria. Very close. Well, in my world, very close. Sometimes I say very close, but you have to realize that Canada is huge. So when I say something is close, it's relative to where you live, right? So we're driving on the right side. We have a field. We have a little, kind of a small mountain, not a very big one. Oh, this is interesting. There is a town over here. You know, the other thing I didn't do, my son was telling me that I need to memorize all my flags and I need to memorize all the countries that drive on the right side of the road versus the left side of the road, which I think there's only a few countries actually that drive on the left side of the road or the right side of the road. Sorry, my bad. That drive on the opposite side of the road than I do. Okay, we're coming into a town here. It's the town of Branani, so that might give us a hint, or I think that's the name of the town. I think we're somewhere in Europe or Central Europe. Yeah, we have a nice yellow garage door here. People play. Watch out, people play in this area. Let's see here. Cristiano, Bob, if you had to choose 3 countries to visit, stay 1 month at least, which ones would you try? Well, I would go to France. That's the one I always say. I totally would love to go to France, and I would stay for a month for sure. So I think, yeah, Czech. Maria C says Czech Republic again. Do you think they'd give us Czechia right away again? You think? Because we already had that earlier. But although last week, I think we had New Zealand a whole bunch of times. Marco says it's not France. And Guhan says in Asia, we drive on the right side. Yes, France is expensive. Yes. Lucas says Czech Republic. I think we should just guess, people. I think we should just guess right now. What do you think? Should we just guess? I'll leave it there for a sec. If you think we should guess Czechia, just let me know. Although purple is saying Croatia. I wanted to maybe... So this is quite run down. This building is quite run down. When a building is run down, it's not in very good shape. Here's a sign. Yep, we got it. There we go. Let me just double check. Yeah, Amina saying, let's go with Maria as usual, says Modags. Yeah, we should just trust Maria that we're in the right spot. Okay, we got 5. Actually, I'm surprised we got 5. I thought that was our 4th one. I'm not keeping track very well. Brent's here. He says, oh man, I'm late. No problem, Brent. We have a streak of 5 going, Brent. Or as I should actually say, Maria has a streak of 5. She's been very helpful. And everyone else has been helpful as well. But Maria has certainly gotten us our last 2. Okay, so Nissan and Datsun. I don't think we're in Japan because I see Agencia here. But definitely a Japanese car dealership. So a car dealership is where you buy cars. Brent's, sorry, Italo says, I think Maria is Googling. I think people do Google, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that for sure. Sometimes I find the name of a city, and then people do look it up, and that's legit. We're here more as much to learn English as to play GeoGuessr correctly. So this in English, we would call this a yield sign, and I would imagine this says, yield. I'm not sure what that means. I'm not going to try and speak other languages right now. We have a few posters up here on the pole. And I think it says .cr. Are we in Croatia? We might be in Croatia. Is .cr Croatia or Costa Rica? Does anybody know? By the way, this yellow truck is called a dump truck because the back goes up and the stuff comes out. So we would call this a dump truck. Trying to get on this road won't let me on this road. I really want to jump over. Kind of stuck on the sidewalk here. Let's see if we can get over here now. I think in this country, when they made the Google map, they walked along the sidewalk. Let's see here. Costa Rica, I have a Q, says Island Resort. I don't think it's Texas. It is Croatia, Costa Rica. We have to figure out what .cr means. If .cr is Costa Rica or Croatia. I think it is Costa Rica, actually. I think you might be right. This guy's probably waiting for the bus at the bus stop. So yeah, we have... I think we must be in the Americas somewhere. So Costa Rica might be a good guess. Lucas says Costa Rica. Maria says, yeah, Costa Rica. This is the Museo d'Art Costa Ricense. I think we're in Costa Rica. I'm going to guess Costa Rica if that's okay with you. There's a really cool art installation here, though. Sometimes when we have art outside, we call it an art installation. Yeah, let's go find Costa Rica. So this is where Bob the Canadian reveals that he has trouble finding places. Here we go. Why can't I click it? Okay, so we're thinking Costa Rica. Bye, Eunice. Good to see you. Costa Rica sounds good, says Brent. Let's guess it. There we go. We're at 6. So let's zoom out a bit. So we were in Central America here. Initially, I mistakenly went to the Caribbean, but we were in we were in Central America. I did know that. My geography is pretty good, but occasionally I reveal that I don't know where a place is. I didn't know where Liechtenstein was a couple weeks ago. So, OG says the too green to be Texas. True. We have almost 100 viewers. Oh, yes. So, thanks, Kuhan. Yeah, 98. I guess that's more than last week. I can't remember how many people we had last week, but okay, we're halfway there, says Modags. We have 6 countries down. Okay, we're in the middle of town. It's in French. So we are possibly in France or Belgium or Quebec, but we got a .fr. Is this a freebie? A freebie is when you get something without any work. I'm going to guess that we're in France. We're going to look around for a little bit first. We're definitely in the downtown area. You can see here we have small apartment buildings. They're not super tall. We have a few guys just hanging out here. Not sure what they're waiting for. Maybe they're waiting for the bus. This could be a bus stop. And is this a lady carrying a baguette, like a French loaf of bread? And then only in maybe France do they say no playing football in the park? I don't know. We have a nice park here. And I swear this lady is carrying a French loaf of bread here. Should we say France? I see everyone in the chat saying France. Eduardo says France. Flavia says France. Guhan says France. Jesus, Elbalina, Marcos, everyone's saying France. Should we just guess it, or should we learn a little bit more English first? We have a motorcycle on the side of the road. We have a trailer here behind a vehicle. Let's have a look at that for a sec. Oh, it disappeared. That happens sometimes. And then we have a little, I would call this a corner store. In Canada, we would call this a corner store because it's on the corner. Okay, let's guess France. I know where France is, so don't worry. I'm going to hit it. Yes. I'm not sure about that, Guhan. When I see people, I like to assume they're doing good. That's my guess. Okay, we got 7. So that was France. When you see signs in French, it could be France or Belgium. It could also be Quebec way over here, right? So, okay, good. And more than that, there are a lot of French-speaking places in the world. So we have a bridge. We have a very expensive luxury car coming this way. Bob the Canadian does not drive that kind of car. We also have a really nice motorcycle with 2 passengers. It's a BMW, it looks like. I got my make correct. We might be in Germany, although they do export cars all over the place, don't they? Oh, we just missed a truck going by. We're being followed by this person. I'm not sure if this is a sign over here. Azenha, I think. Yeah, Marco says beautiful motorcycle, and someone says, Aylin says Germany. Marcos is saying Germany. You know, I've never been to Germany, but I do know Germany has regions like this. Regions that look very picturesque, somewhat mountainous. Like, this is not a style of house. You wouldn't see a roof like this in Canada. That's a very rare style. Switzerland is another guess because of all the mountains. That's from Brent. So we do see a lot of people saying Germany. A lot of really nice cars. Is that a Volkswagen? I'm not a car expert, everyone. So, okay, we've had 3 German vehicles so far, which doesn't mean we're in Germany, but it could be a sign. Should we guess Germany? Let's see. Let's decide based on what this car is. This car, I don't know what brand that is. It's a little station wagon. Nope, I don't know. This guy's still following us. Okay, should we drive for a bit? Let's see here. We're going up the mountain. I don't think we're going to get anywhere populated by going up the mountain road. That was another Volkswagen? I'm not sure. No, I don't think it was. Okay, should we guess Germany? Portugal. Portugal? Oh, and when people start giving different names, I'm always worried that we're at the wrong. Okay, I feel like I went the wrong way, so bear with me as I drive down this road. Oh, Gova Kolra. That does not look German to me. But every car we've seen has been a German car. And this is beautiful. Look at that. There is like a city right on the side of the mountain. Okay. Marcos is saying Portugal, Portugal, Portugal. I have to admit, it looks, the pictures I've seen of Portugal does look that way. Kova is Holl. Are you saying Holland or the Netherlands? Oh no, so many people saying Portugal. And I'm not teaching any English. I'm just worried that we're going to lose our streak. Let's see here. I was hoping if we went this way, if we follow the motorcycle, I was hoping we would eventually get somewhere where we could, yeah, I admit it, Portugal because of Maria C. Let's guess Portugal. Should we do that? Let's, I'm getting tired of driving around out on these roads. Let's guess Portugal and see what we get. If we're wrong, we're wrong. Marco says it's so Portuguese. Graciela says Cova is Portuguese for cave. Amina says Portugal. Let's try it. We got it. We're at 8. Well, why were there so many German cars in Portugal? That was very interesting. Ooh, this guy, he should not be standing in the middle of the road. Get off the road, guy. Dangerous. Very dangerous. Okay, you guys have a look at this. I'm going to have a sip of tea. This actually looks like a radio station to me. Like they have the antenna and then all the satellite dishes. It totally looks like a radio station. If it didn't have, like if this was English, like we have places like this in Canada. This car looks Russian to me. It actually looks like a Lada. We have Russian cars in Canada, by the way, just so you know. Yeah, I can't see. I see a few people guessing Russia. Let's go over here. Things are in meters, which, of course, every civilized nation on Earth uses the metric system. Sorry, that was just a joke. That was a mean joke. Sorry, Brent. I don't know if Brent's still here. Oh, do we have 106 viewers? That's awesome. Hey, for those of you that don't know what this is, on Sunday nights, I play Geoguessr and I invite people to play along. It's kind of an English lesson. I talk about things like road signs and sidewalks and I try to point them out. This apartment building has balconies on the side. And we are trying to guess what country we are in. Sorry. So I apologize to all of you that don't use the metric system, but it is really convenient. Just if you were like wondering whether your country should start using the metric system, I would say you should do it. I'm going to guess Russia, people, because I see a lot of people guessing Russia. Let's see where we get. Cecilia says 100% Russia. Vasil, Russia. Amina, let's try it. That's correct. We got 9. Awesome. So if there's one thing I'll say about Russia when I talk about Canada, it's Russia is big. It's a big country. I mean, Canada's a big country, but Russia is a big country. Okay, so we have a little sign here, Centro Urbano, so downtown, I would imagine that means. We're at an intersection. We're in meters. Yeah, the only thing they don't use a different unit for is time. Yeah, I had a teacher once try to convince me that we should have metric clocks. That would be a little bit tricky. Got some graffiti on the wall here. The style of building is very much, it's not Canada, like at all. We do not have buildings. These are cool buildings. We do not have buildings like this. We have a billboard down here, so I'm going to drive. So I see England, Italy, Spain. Got a lot of different guesses so far. We have a nice field here of something. I can't tell what it is. Give me one sec. I just got to check something for a minute, everybody. Yep, we're good. I was just checking my audio feedback. Okay, so we have a sign here. And I'm not sure what that is, but it looks Italian to me. This place is Portugal, says Marcos. I don't know. When I was a kid, we had a magazine with Italian farm equipment in it, and that's, I'm pretty sure. So Almacera, Portugal, Portugal. Marcos says Portugal. The Aldo says Italy. I was really wanting to read this sign, so I'm sure some people are looking up this this exit now for me. El Campo. Let's get a little closer. I don't think we're going to be able to read it. Nope. Not really legible. Which way do I want to go? We'll go through this underpass. So when you go under a road like this, we call it an underpass. If you were on top, we would call it an overpass. Marcos says, I'm confused. I'm confused pretty much. You know, if I didn't have all of you to help me, I'm actually not very good at this game. Universidad. Not Turkey, not Portugal, Spain. Well, it's definitely a country that has McDonald's, isn't it? Which is like 3/4 of the countries in the world, I think. Flavia says Spain. A bunch of people riding their bikes here. Entrada parking. Okay, well let's keep driving around. I see 4 Spains. Definitely Spain. Should I just guess Spain? So Flavia, Lucas, OG, Cecilia, Eduardo. Yeah, well let's look at this truck. Oh, they got the .com. That doesn't help us know what country it is. Okay, I think I'm gonna guess Spain. I think for the number of people that we have saying Spain, let's guess Spain. That's it. We got 10. We got 10. Don't worry, that was the phone ringing. No one phones me on a Sunday night. It's probably Jen's mom or dad or Jen's sister. I talk to all of my siblings using the internet. I don't use the phone anymore. Okay, here we go. Moldava. So we have 2 distinct alphabets here. That might help some of you. Sita says yes. Yes. Am I enjoying this too much? Probably. I really like playing this. It's fun. So way out in the distance here, we have a greenhouse. So it's either made out of plastic or, let's see here. Brent says you still have a house phone. Cool. Yeah, but we just wanted to keep our own old number. Moldova. So I think we pay like $1 a month. By the way, this is called a combine or a combine harvester. In Canada, we call it a combine, and it's used to harvest crops. Let's have a look at this sign right here. I think we're in Bulgaria. Is that BG? Bulgaria. Yeah, I see. Let's play Marcos, all saying Bulgaria. Let's take a guess that it's Bulgaria. We have a little bus stop on the side of the road here. What's this over here? Like just some older farm equipment out in the field. And then, yeah, here we have a better look. So I think we're in Bulgaria. We should guess Bulgaria, shouldn't we? Let me find Bulgaria over here. And we're going to lock it in. There we go. We got 11. Whew. Now things are getting stressful. See how things go. Here we go. Next round. Wow. This is not very many hints here, are there? Not very many clues. Kind of, I feel like we're on the outskirts of the city. Like this looks like all undeveloped, and then over here we actually have stuff. You know, we haven't been in North America at all yet this time around, and I don't think we are now either. Oh, the Jama. Are we in the Netherlands? I told Tacoma I would say, I would make sure I said the Netherlands all the time. Yeah, Brent, part of the reason I like playing this is I just like learning stuff, and this to me is like a, a way to publicly learn stuff where I have to admit things like I didn't know where Liechtenstein was. Okay, are we in North America? Because this does not look like North America to me. No, these license plate are not. These are not North American plates. So we're definitely somewhere else. Marco says, I love this game. Sita says, I'm a little bit nervous. Yes, I am too. What would we say if we saw this? If I drove by, we would say, those people need to clean up their yard. So that's what we would say. Not that it's any of my business, but my yard's pretty messy too. I can't quite read that. Can't quite see what's there. Let's see. Oh, we can't go this way. We're stuck. To go back this way. Argentina. Yeah, the landscapes don't help, says Aylin. Raphael says Argentina. Maria, Saudi Arabia. Bar Officio says Somalia, maybe. I don't know. Honestly, this is the one where I don't even have a sense of. Okay, so here we go. .ee. What is .ee? Eritrea? It wouldn't be Eritrea, would it? We'll have to look up what .ee means. I don't know what .ee is. Estonia? Is that .ee? I don't think it's cheating if someone looks that up. I don't think that's cheating, is it? If we look up what .ee. I see Estonia. Now I have to reveal that I don't quite know where Estonia is. So we have to find Estonia. There we go. So I see Meow, Purple, Hassan. Everyone's saying Estonia. Let's guess Estonia. Okay, we got the same streak as last week, everyone. Whew, that was a lucky find that we were able to find the website address. I'm still curious why .ee is Estonia, but perhaps this is just the Anglification of the name. I'll have to look up what the original name is. This is what we get when we have to beat our streak. This is what we get. We are, as I said week one many times, we are in the middle of nowhere. We are definitely in the middle of nowhere. There's like one small house over here. We're on a paved road, like a small dirt road here, which we can go down, but I don't think we should. Well, let's go have a look. So at least look at the house that's down here. This is as far as we can go, I think. Not even a house. I think these are pipes coming out of the ground. And I think this is just a little hut. Brent says, come on. That was exactly how I'm feeling. We are in the middle of nowhere. I can't even get out. No. Are we stuck? Oh no, I thought we were stuck for a second there. Okay. We're going to try our best here. Well, the signs don't even have writing on them. This is a yield sign. I don't think there's any mulligans or skips in this game. Sorry, let me zoom out. Let's drive down the road. So what you do when you're lost, you drive until you find a place. It's beautiful. I know it looks maybe not very green to you, but we're somewhere where it's fall, and so the leaves have fallen off the trees. So it's definitely autumn or early winter. We're on a paved road. This is where I get to see how committed is everyone to try. Okay, B, and then béton. So this, oh, sorry, I just clicked something funny here. This is what we call a cement truck. Let me see if I can get a better view for you. So when they pour concrete, it comes in trucks like this in North America. So we could be in North America, but honestly, it doesn't really I don't get a sense that we're in North America. Watch it end up that we're in Canada. That would be funny, wouldn't it? It has to be in Europe, Wales, Turkey. Durga says, how are you? I'm fine. Could be Brazil. Let's stop and ask this guy. Hey, guy, what country are we in? Oh, they're doing some road work here. We are not in North America, I don't think. This does not look like a truck from North America. When one guy's working and one guy's watching the guy work, that does look like North America. Sorry. Béton is a Turkish word. It could be French too, eh? Bâton. Oh, can I not go down this road? Oh, sorry, folks. I'm just messing things up here. I just smashed my microphone. I'm so nervous that I smashed into my microphone. Okay, I really want to see what it says on the side of the truck. Can't. Okay, let's see here. It has an Eastern European feel. Yeah, and before someone comments on how there's 4 people and only one is working, that's pretty common in Canada too. Okay, well, let's keep going. We found what looked like a business out in the middle of nowhere. We have to eventually get to some kind of city. We don't have any, like Blitz places. We need some road signs. It should be in the UK. I would just guess, except this is our record breaking. Wait. Let me get a little bit closer. Can't read that. Slippery. And then I think it says Urbach or something like that, and it's in kilometers. Oh, concrete wall. Oh, there's a sign up here. This might help us a bit. People standing around while they should be working happens often in the US too. Yeah. There's a lot of jokes about how many workers does it take to do certain things. So Labatlan. So the accent on the A should be somewhat of a hint. Cristiano says, even in Mad Max, there was a sign. Yeah, we've not been very lucky on this trip. How did I get here? I was here, right? Yes. Deer crossing. So it's a place with deer. Hungary, Hungary, Hungary. So Maria says Hungary. Flavia says Hungary. I think we're gonna guess Hungary in a bit. I don't know a lot about Hungary. 99% Hungary. So do I got to go with that? 99% of the people. 99% Hungary. Okay, we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with Hungary. We're gonna guess. We did it. Whew. Okay, we broke our streak from last week. We got 13. We should get a little like celebration thing here. Oh, I guess not. Okay, we're somewhere where they get snow. You can see there's just, we would say this is a little skiff of snow. Like there's just a tiny bit of snow on the ground. You can see snow in the ditch here. Nice little fence. Man out for a walk, wondering why are you taking my picture? What's this? We just got, looks like a nice Suzu or some kind of little pickup truck on the side of the road. Sometimes I don't know which way to go. I'm always looking for more of like the downtown area. Modag says, we just hit the jackpot. Nice work, says Brent. You're welcome. Whenever we're this, like I'm a little more relaxed now because we broke the streak. Not that it matters, but oh, I don't know. This should help someone give me a good hint though. We have a business there. What's up here? Is that like a little Santa Claus up on the roof? It looks like it. Little miniature Santa Claus. Here's some guys. This is maybe the same work crew from the last one. You're wondering, let's try coffee time. They're taking a coffee break there. I don't think Meow Boy says North America. I don't think it's North America. Like we have some like this. I'm not sure if this is just a religious cross or if it's a, yeah, it's not a graveyard. It definitely does not look North American. It to me looks like we are somewhere like people are saying Hungary. Jamie says Hungary. Maria C says Hungary. Definitely has that, to me, has that feel to it. I'm starting to get a feel for what certain places look like. Just a little phone booth. Little phone booth out in the country. We still have phone booths in Canada, but they're becoming more rare because so many people have their own cell phone or smartphone in their pocket. Nice little trees here. Don't know what this is. Might be a fire hydrant. Yeah, that's a fire hydrant. It's a little taller than the ones we have in Canada, but we would call that a fire hydrant. And I have this feeling we're heading out of town. There's a church on the hill there. I can't go down this road. Oh, that's sad because it looks like there's a lot of things to look at down there. Hungary, Finland. I don't really think it's Finland for some reason. Yeah, we're kind of locked in. We can't go the way I want to go, so we're going to have to guess. Okay, let's guess Hungary. See if we're right. If we're wrong, that's okay. We broke the streak anyways from, oh, we got 14. Cecilia says beautiful place. Any country that gets winter is extra special to me. I like countries that get winter. So that's 14. So we have to keep playing. We have to play till I get one wrong. So, oh. By the way, we got that one and I think we got lucky, but this, okay, so this is the horizon. Do you even see any buildings on the horizon? Like, is there even... Frederico, Bob, you are an expert. I'm waiting to play in my country. I don't think I'm an expert. I think I have a lot of help from the chat, for sure. Flavia says Alaska. Jamie says Bulgaria. Marco says, I do not see civilization. I don't either. I don't even know which. Let's go this way. Maybe just down the road a bit, we'll find some place. Marco says Iceland. I don't know if Iceland has this much agricultural land or farmland. Pretty cold up there. My son said if you end up in the middle of nowhere to try to find hydro lines or what we would call power lines. We got snow on the ground. Oh, we have a truck. Hopefully we can get close. Oh, he went by. Okay, Cyrillic. So it's probably a fuel truck. I'm wondering if that's a fuel truck. Let's see if we can look at the back of the truck. No, same thing on the back. Haha, I don't know how the people know the country with the first image. This game is good to finish my weekend here in Uruguay. Thank you so much. Yeah, no problem. I'm just happy that we beat our streak. And I'm happy that... I think we had over 100 people at one point. That's pretty cool. I don't need over 100 people. It's fun to know that other people do enjoy playing this. We are going to wrap it up, though, soon. So we're going to have to, at some point, we're just going to have to guess. Germany, Germany, Germany. Don't know. Do we just guess Germany? We're going to guess Germany. If we get lucky, we get lucky. Ah, it was Bulgaria. So we're done. That's the end of the show, everybody. So, hey, it's been an hour. This has been fun. Thanks for watching. I hope it was fun, and I hope it was a little bit of an English lesson for you. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I hope you have a good night. I don't want to play for longer than an hour because That's usually about how much time I would play normally. And like I said earlier, I have a TV show to watch in a little bit. The Raptors aren't playing tonight. I think last week I was heading out or heading to the other room to watch a Raptors game with Jen. But hey, we got a streak of 14. We did okay. I think I'm a little nervous because if we do play next week, not sure we can beat it. So anyways, thanks for hanging out. I hope you had fun. Hope you learned a little bit of English. I'm going to click the end button now. Have a great evening. Have a great